everybody, welcome to my first ever vlog, car vlog on YouTube. Today we are going to make a review about Daihatsu Quarry. So stick around and I'll tell you all the features about this car which are really important. The car is for a real man. Why? Because it's very simple, structuralized, a little bit quick. Let's start with the interior from the left to the right side. On the left side we have of course the door hinge and the door opener. No electric windows, so in case you have a water landing you can always open them. Then we have two buttons on the left side. One is for the rear fog lights in case you are in a mountain and you have to signalize, for example, SOS message. This is the strongest light. We have the defroster for Mr. Frost. No, I'm too old to remember how I was called back in the day. But the defroster works normally, but there is a advertisement on the back for my party. I don't use it because it will just and burn to flames. And we have some hazard lights, speedometer, which goes to 160, sadly for you Americans, not miles but kilometers. It's not that fast, but it's fast for 1940s. Now, when I was born, or was it the 1950s? Anyways, we have then information about your fuel. The fuel here is really small. I have to tank every 200 or 300 kilometers. For you Americans, that's about 2 miles. Then we have temperature, and the temperature stays always really great. It's just a really small engine, and therefore if I also go on a long trip, there is no problem with that as well. And of course the glasses. I did watch Casey Neistat, but I bought the glasses before. I just wanted to have some Terminator stylish glasses. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the center console. It's a very important place in the car. Here, it's really simple. I think I can see everything in one angle. There's nothing in here. So if you have a lady, or you're one of the newer types, you can just grab the leg, squeeze it, she like it. If you were in a Mercedes AMG GTS, you would have to jump over it and it would be impossible to just be romantic. And here, no problem at all. In fact, you can almost, when you are kissing the girl, she deserves a kiss. She needs to be kissed. You just have to do this, oh! And you do straight into bed mode. How perfect is that? Actually, I'm on my way to work. I'm really sorry. There is some kind of something else going on. The center console is really simple. You have just 4 areas. Alright. So here you have the center console. On the left side, you have the control switches for the air condition. No, there is no air condition. It's just control switches for where your air should go. So really simple. Just turn. If you were in a new car and, for example, you have to quickly switch the airflow, it will be really difficult, or you should have to press some buttons. Here's just a slider. Slider works better. Then we have the control for the air, where the air comes from. So in case you have some kind of gas leaking or something else, it doesn't actually make a difference. It doesn't work. Then we have the 3 or 4 settings for the ventilators. Normally it would work, the first position would work, but here it doesn't work. I'm so sad that it doesn't work. So it can just blow your hair off or do nothing at all. The radio. And sadly, this is a piece that the Daihatsu Quarry did really bad, because the radio works, but the sound, it's worse than in a Ferrari. It's worse than in my... Let me just drive with my leg. It's worse than in an iPhone. Did you hear that? I mean, it's no music. Let's search for some music. I like the oldies, the good stuff. So Hear that? It's worse than in the 90s Ferrari. And it was we move on to this piece, and this piece is really interesting because I have no idea at all what it does. And actually I have also like 2 pairs of glasses, so no, I'll cut that out. Embarrassing. Then we have a power connector for your usual protein shake, charging your device. We have a manual 5-speed with reverse, happily, gearbox. The gearbox works really well, but this one has not really much oil in it, so it works quite a bit hard. It's a man's car, so you have to have some manpower too. You have another storage compartment. The storage compartment is really cool. You can put some guns inside, some ammo, or condoms. You will fit everything inside. And that's what she said. There's actually nothing else inside in the interior. We have some lights, some camera lights. The seats move. They have just 4 settings. Here is 5 settings. This seat is better than this. I used to drive on the right side, but the police just kept pulling me over. So we have this position, then we have this is the half sleep position. Then we have nearly sleep position, sleep, and lady position. I removed the rear seats, so I have more storage compartment for the usual Terminator stuff. That's what I use the space for. The mirrors, you have to actually get out of the car to change the mirrors, and then you have to get into the car to look if you did it right, and you for sure did it wrong. Exactly like with the USB cable. It's always wrong. You have to turn it and turn it and turn it. Same thing here with mirrors. So you might think this is not a fast car, but it's really a fast car from 0 to 50 and not miles per hour, kilometers per hour. The weight of this car is really low. 750 kilos. And for you Americans, that's about 200 pounds. 70 or 80 horsepowers. Push this car really quickly through the first 50 kilometers per hour, and then it takes forever to reach any kind of speed. We're doing 115 kilometers per hour now on 5th gear, and I don't know actually what the RPM is. I'll show you the exterior of this car.